6:20 on a Sunday night. Probably the sooner everybody can get inside their home and, pack it in for the night, the better.
Yeah, we would say have a quiet Sunday night, but that may not happen. But just get inside and be safe. Our team of meteorologists are working round the clock tracking Hurricane Sandy's every move.
Kathy Orr's in the Weather Center. Kate Bilo is live on the CBS3 sky deck with the umbrella up, as you can see. Kate, we'll begin with you, and let's talk a little bit about Sandy's track right now.
Okay, Chris, well, we have seen the rain pick up out here on the sky deck. I was out here just about an hour ago and we were just getting some light drizzle here in the city. The rain is now coming down a lot harder. Still, the winds are relatively light in the city, but they will continue to pick up, as Oren just showed you. And down through the shore points, we are already feeling wind gusts of over 40 or 50 miles per hour. So first, I want to show you live Mega Doppler 3, and you can see where the bands of Sandy are already starting to work their way in, and the storm's still very far away down off the coast of the Carolinas. But we're seeing some pretty heavy rain even here in the city of Philadelphia, and certainly off to our north and west. We're seeing actually the heaviest band, that line that developed right around the Reading area, portions of western Chester County, and right now seeing some of those yellow spots up through Montgomery County and Delaware County as well. So some batches of heavy rain even moving through the city. There's a little break across South Jersey, and then another band starts to move in, and we're going to have this banding of rainfall right through the night and right into tomorrow. So let's take a look at future weather. Again, you can see handling it pretty well right now. We've got the heavy band to the west, another moving in, a break in the middle, and as we go through the night, we're going to see the rain start to move to the north and west. Now, heavy rain early tomorrow morning to our south. Possibly not raining all that heavily tomorrow morning in the city, but by about 10, 11 o'clock, that first heavy band comes in, and then it just keeps on hitting us all day long as Sandy approaches the coastline. So how much rain are we talking about across the area? Again, as we head through the day tomorrow and into Tuesday morning, many spots looking at 4 to 8 inches plus, with local amounts as high as 10 to 12 inches, especially from the city on southward. That's where the heaviest will be. Flash flooding is likely. Major river flooding is likely, and again, the worst is tomorrow. The winds pick up tonight as well. Winds will be gusting over 40 miles an hour through the overnight hours. And then tomorrow afternoon is the worst of it, with wind gusts all across the area over 50, if not 60 miles per hour. Winds could gust as high as 70 miles per hour down the shore. So again, the rain is coming down out here on the sky deck. Certainly not the worst we'll see. We've got at least another probably 48 hours of rain to get through before we get any sort of a real break. For more on what's happening down the shore and what will happen, we'll send it back inside to Kathy.
We're very concerned about the shore. Thanks, Kate. We saw those pictures from Robin and from Oren down in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. We're already seeing beach erosion and moderate to major flooding. Here's a look at our coastal impacts through Tuesday. Dangerous storm surge is expected by tomorrow during that high tide. Major coastal flooding, major beach erosion, and also widespread power outages from the city to the shore. So what is a storm surge? When we talk about that, it's actually the water actually rises as this hurricane approaches, and then you have the pounding of the waves and the wind associated with it on top of that, creating damage, and that is what we see during a storm surge. Now, the wave heights are already high with this storm up the eastern seaboard. We are seeing wave heights at about 16, 17, 18 feet already in many locations to our south, and that will continue to increase over the next several hours. Now, with the wave heights on the increase, we will be seeing them building even in Philadelphia. You can see from Kitty Hawk even toward Philadelphia, those wave heights on the increase, and in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, already up to 16 feet. In Atlantic City, already seeing a 12-foot wave height. As we look a little bit closer, you can see these are building, and by tomorrow, they will be even higher. Here's a look at our high tide impacts down the shore, and this is very important if you live down the shore, of any interest down the shore, because tonight we have a high tide between 7:30 and 8:30. It will cause moderate to major flooding and beach erosion. The next high tide is Monday morning between 8:15 and 9 a.m. We expect major flooding and damage to our dunes. Then the next high tide, which will be near that astronomical event of the full moon, this will be our astronomical high tide plus that storm surge. Look at this, record flooding and property damage. It's that third high tide tomorrow night that we're very concerned about, and that's when a lot of damage will be done. On the exclusive Eyewitness Weather 5-day forecast, we look ahead to the wrath of the storm being Monday. The storm will make landfall late Monday, so that will be the brunt of the storm down the shore and in our inland areas. And then it's still breezy and rainy for Halloween, and those winds will persist toward the end of the week. But those high tides are going to begin the damage as early as tomorrow and tomorrow night.
All right. Thank you very much, Kathy.
You bet.